I think it's probably worth me saying, I find myself kind of in two minds because I'm an entrepreneur and I'm an investor. I'm an investor in probably more than 100 companies now. And so many of those companies are using AI. I invested in Grok, the
Yeah.
inference chip company. I've invested in SpaceX, which now own another Grok, and they're doing AI. I use AI every day in my life. I've been using it through this conversation to understand different things that you've said. So that's one side of me, which is like business builder, entrepreneur who has seen the benefits of AI in my own life. And then there's the other side of me. And it's funny because I think sometimes people think you have to pick a camp. But through all of my life, even when I was a social media CEO and I was saying, by the way, listen, I'm building a social media business, but I think there's some downsides to social media. I find myself at the same moment where I'm like, I build with AI, I have AI investments. And at the same time, as a civilian, I'm like,
yeah. I mean, I think that is a tension. I think that there's different ways you can draw the line. So, and I know lots of people who draw the line in lots of different ways. So like there's some people who just like, I'm not going to use AI. I think this stuff is bad and on a bad trajectory. So I'm going to like boycott AI, right? I'm not one of those people. I use AI a lot. We all do at AI Futures Project. It's helpful for a lot of our work. The opposite end of the spectrum is people being like, well, it seems like it's on a trajectory to happen. So the thing to do to make it go well is to like get involved and accumulate power and try to like steer it from the inside. And so I'm going to go work at OpenAI or Anthropic and like try to like climb the ranks and then like, you know, be someone who matters when the important decisions are being made. And I know loads of people like that. That was like what I was doing when I was, that wasn't what I was doing exactly, but like,
that was the path.
I mean, this, in some sense, this is what the whole narrative of the companies are, right? Like this is why they tell themselves it's okay to do what they're doing, is that they're worried about the other guys, you know? And so like all these people are deciding like, we're going to like lean really hard into it. We're going to like be there in the room when the important decisions are being made, you know? So there's a whole spectrum and I'm sort of like somewhere in the middle. Instead, I'm talking to the broad public and trying to advocate for what I think is my current best guess as to the way out, you know, the way forward. But I'm not like boycotting all the AIs. I'm not like, you know, I'm not refusing to like engage with it in that way.